Now, hundreds of people are expected to march through Plymouth this evening to call for an end to violence against women and girls.
The Reclaim the Night march is taking place during Sexual Violence Awareness Week, and Charlotte Gay is there for us now. So, Charlotte, this has particular resonance for women living in the area, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in Plymouth, the number of domestic abuse cases reported here are higher than the national average, and it pains a lot of people to say, but it has a particular resonance because of what happened to 18-year-old Bobby Ann McLeod, who was murdered here a couple of years ago. So there have been several marches in her name. But tonight, the Reclaim the Night march, it hails from a movement that started in the 70s in the wake of Peter Sutcliffe, when police told women then to stay in at night, and that's when it all started. But let's find out why people here today have wanted to come along. So I just want to have a chat with these ladies here. Ladies, do you mind just telling me why you've come to the Reclaim the Night march tonight?
Because it's a subject that's really close to my heart, and I believe in teaching my girls to stand up for what they believe in really early, and this is a really important cause.
Well, thank you so much. I hope it all goes well tonight. We're just going to have a chat with one of the organisers. Mel here is from Trevi House. Mel, you've been making placards with a lot of students at the university today. What is the Reclaim the Night march's, what is its resonance today when we talked about how it started in the 70s?
So historically, the marches began in the 70s, like you say, because of the murders by Peter Sutcliffe. The police asked women to stay inside the house from 6 p.m, but men were obviously allowed to live their lives freely. Today, it's still prevalent in 2024 because actually there is still a very large rise in domestic abuse and sexual violence in our city particularly. We are actually one of the highest in the whole of the country.
Yeah, I mean, that's really upsetting, isn't it? And so for women and men here, we can see here tonight as well, what is it about the Reclaim the Night marches that hopefully makes people feel safer to go out at night at the city?
It's just a time for people to come and connect with other people who are like-minded. There are survivors here, there are victims here who can come and use Trevi's support, all of the services that we offer. We have trained domestic violence advisors here tonight and female-only spaces for victims and survivors to go and use. We also have incredible inspirational speakers talking about what Plymouth is doing and how they're going to make us feel that much safer.
Well, thank you so much. They haven't set off on their march just yet. They will do. You'll be hearing them, you'll be seeing them. We'll be making lots of noise in the centre of Plymouth tonight.
OK, Charlotte, thanks so much for that.
Well, it's a Friday night in Plymouth, but these ladies here are not out for a night out. They are here to reclaim the night, a movement that started in the 70s when police told women at the time with the dangers of Peter Sutcliffe to not go out after 6 o'clock. And those women said they didn't want to stand for that. And it's the same even here in 2024. Trevi women have organised this march here tonight, and I've been speaking to their organiser, Mel, about why it's still important this year to date.
So currently at the moment in the UK, every 6 seconds a woman is abused inside her own home. A lot of the time this is sexually, and it is Sexual Violence Awareness Week at the moment. We also have in Plymouth specifically, every 30 seconds a domestic abuse call to the police. So we know there is a real need for survivors, victims, females, men to come and show their support for these women who have been through horrific times. And let's be honest, it's now coming up to 1 in 4 women who have been sexually assaulted. So it's really a place for hope for everybody, for them to come be themselves, no judgment at all for any of them. They can come and speak their mind, they can come and raise their voice. They may not be able to use their voice at home, and as a survivor of domestic abuse myself, who maybe at one point didn't have a voice, I know there are women who really feel like that, and I am able to use my voice now, so I'm using it for them. And they come here with Trevi, with an organisation they know and trust, and they know that they can feel safe when they're using their voice too.
Well, they're making an awful lot of noise here tonight, but the message is hopefully going to carry on for much longer throughout Plymouth to keep women safe in this city. Charlotte Gay, ITV News, Plymouth City Centre.